As you can see, the grain is just so...
Oh, you were recording me? Oh, that's so embarrassing. Also, we're playing with a good friend of mine, Bubby Golf. That's crazy, dude. I thought I called it. That would have gotten on Epic Golf Highlights for sure. Today we're gonna film a video where we play golf, but that's not all. Stay tuned for more. I'm gonna be trying to break 67. We're gonna try to tie my best round on camera, 66. As far as I can remember, that's my best round on camera on like a 7,000 yard plus golf course. So we're gonna try and beat that today, or tie it at least. Shoot 66, break 67 is gonna be the title of this video. Also, we're playing with a good friend of mine, Bubby Golf, and Justin from out here at Stonebriar, setting us up. Really appreciate him for getting us out here, playing a nice golf course where we can try to shoot a good number. So I haven't been playing a ton of golf lately. Since moving to Dallas, it's been kind of tough to find places to play, which, speaking of, like, if you're somebody who has any authority at a golf course and you'd like to work out a deal with me as far as like promotion or maybe a discounted rate to come out and play, I greatly appreciate that. Kind of struggling for like places to practice consistently. That being said, game isn't incredibly sharp at the moment. We're gonna try our best. I actually am feeling pretty confident today. My swing's been feeling nice the last couple of times I've been able to get out and play. We're in the YouTube golf world. We're not in the pro golf world anymore as much. So we're gonna be grinding. Decade strategy, try our hardest in every shot, and just see where the shots fall, you know? Maybe we end up shooting 66, but that's one shot at a time. Let's get to the first tee.
I'm using the century strategy today, so you got no shot.
I got no
I'm
chance.
gonna whoop him. I got the century strategy. No, he's actually showing me decade. That stuff looks pretty cool.
Oh, also, this video is brought to you by Land Air C. More on that later, but get yourself a Land Air C 54 tracker.
I did not expect that.
This is interesting because Bubby's introing holes, but it's like a totally different video. So now I'm having to intro the hole too. It's hole number one, par 4, 365 yards, is that right? 350 from right where we're at. There's a bunker up there that I'm trying to stay short of, so I'm hitting 2-iron, just put something in the fairway. We'll mess around, try a little stinger out. Why not?
Leave it, man. That was kick left. Oh, yeah.
Chilling, a little bit of wind off the left there, but ball caught the fairway, got a wedge into the green. Again, just, we're not even thinking about numbers today. I know Bubby said, if you're watching his video before this, you might remember, he said he's just focusing on pars today. I'm focusing on good golf shots. If we get the ball in the hole, that's a bonus. We got 140 to the green from right here. I'm assuming it's like 135, 130 from down there. Snag a couple clubs and we'll go over there and make a decision. All right, we actually have way less than I thought. We got 112 to the flag here. I'm gonna take a 54 degree. Wind's a little into and off the left. Looks like that pin, it's in the back right, but it looks like I have enough room that I should be able to kind of fire right at it. With a little bit of wind, I'm gonna aim left of it. Just give ourselves birdie putts. That's all we're thinking about today. Oh, came out heavy. Go ball. Big. All right, we're chilling. Came out heavy, but it was a jumper, so we got ourselves a nice little birdie look. Shout out to the good ball, by the way. Got the triple track going on. If I putt badly today, it's because of that. If I putt well today, it's because of that. Nothing's my fault. Things are looking a tad bit bumpy. Doesn't change the fact that well-struck putts with good pace are just gonna have a pretty good chance of going in. So let's try to do that all day. I see this thing about a foot, maybe a foot and 2 inches out to the right. This thing's gonna snap off the planet. There's a lot of grain pulling it this way, and there's a big slope. This green kind of runs in this direction. Just gotta trust it.
Dude, that's a lot of break. That is nasty around the hood.
That broke so much. Good putt. All right, well, starting off with a par. We're gonna need 5 birdies today, at least, if we're gonna, well, 6, if we're gonna break 67. That would have been a good chance, but keep giving ourselves chances like that all day. I like our shot. At the end of the first hole, feels like a pretty good time to tell you guys about the sponsor of today's video, Land Air and Sea. Here in a little secret pocket of my golf bag, I keep this here, Land Air C 54 tracker. You know what season it is, boys. Weather's getting colder, boys trips are coming up. You're gonna be hitting the airport with your golf clubs, and the last thing you wanna do is be the guy at the golf course who doesn't have their clubs, who doesn't know where they are. Land Air C 54 tracker, you always know where your clubs are, especially when traveling. Say you're just somebody who likes to leave your clubs out at the golf course like me. Do it without worries. Put yourself a Land Air C 54 tracker in the bag. Constantly updates your location automatically. Doesn't have to be connected to a phone or anything. It's just GPS satellite oriented, so it's all self-sufficient. Charges on its own, doesn't die like AirTag, and has geofencing. Geofencing is something that essentially means like you can set a parameter where your bag's allowed to be. If it exits that parameter, you're automatically notified and you have the option to go find it, essentially. So, Land Air C54 tracker, go check it out. Thank you again to them for sponsoring today's video. Let's get to the second hole out here at Stonebriar, Fazio. All right, number 2 out here at Fazio, 408 yards. Okay, into the wind, I got a 2-iron. Just trying to stay short of that bunker up there. I could probably hit 3-wood actually. I kind kind of like honestly wish I had a 3-wood right now, but the cart's all the way over there. We're hitting 2-iron in the fairway and then an iron onto the green. It's gonna be great. I think 2-iron's probably about the right club. Second shot here on number 2. Got 162 yards, a little into the wind. I think this thing's probably playing close to 180. Pin's kind of in the front. I'm thinking like a 185 shot's probably pretty good. Try to draw it in there a little bit. Just fall within my shot pattern, hopefully close to the hole. We're getting real technical today. I don't know why I got a weird feeling that thing was gonna rip back off that slope, but we're chilling. I think that's like 6-7 feet probably. You can really you can tell if you get down and look at these greens, they are, you want me to do that actually?
Yeah, as you can see, the grain is just so, when the grass comes this high off the ground, you can really tell that the grain is just bucking. It's bucking its head. And so when the ball rolls across the grain like this, it's gonna get pulled in a weird direction, you know? So we just gotta play for that on this 6-footer for birdie.
I got sand all over my face.
I was like, you don't have to.
No, I was like, I gotta put my cheek on the ground. I gotta do it. I just shaved like this morning and it feels like I got a full beard. Well, we got 6 feet for birdie here. As we mentioned on the ground a minute ago, the grain is running pretty hard from right to left. I'm playing this thing like 8 inches out. It's gotta snap across the hole. Has to. Nice putt, Ben. Oh, well, 1 down, 5 to go. Next hole's a par 5. I think we got a pretty good chance there too. Where were you, dude? I've been here for like 30 seconds, bro. Par 5 here, 570. I got driver in hand. My hand's up there. Still got my arms up in the air because I'm mad with Jalen. Driver down the fairway. Why not? Keep the head up, put a good swing on it. Bang time. Oh, that thing's sprinting down there. Yeah, we'll take that, Jalen. We'll take that all day. All right, Bird, I gotta tell you, when I saw that ball kick 30 feet in the air, I had a feeling we were gonna be a ways down here, but I didn't think this far. We are 190 to the middle of the green. It's a 570-yard hole. That was almost a 400-yard drive. Little 9-iron, 199 to the flag. Just really hope the wind chucks this. It oughta. Didn't catch that very good, Jalen. Oh, that's fine though. That swing was so bad, but we got away with it. That's the nice thing about hitting shots downwind. The wind just goes, no, it's all right, we'll bring it back. We'll bring, wherever you want to hit it, we'll bring it back there. So we got an eagle putt. It's not a short one, but it's a putt for a 3. Yeah, that's a pretty good indication of how soft these greens are. I hit like a chunky 9 from 200 yards downwind and it spun back a foot. Typically when you have a 9-iron into a par 5, you kind of want to put one a little closer than this. This isn't bad though. Like this will do just fine. This is where a pin sheet really comes in handy because from that angle, there's a lot of room past the flag if you go left of it. I didn't realize that. All right, 39 feet here for eagle. I got it working mostly just right to left. I think it's gonna be pretty straight at the beginning, gonna break quite a bit at the end. Speed's most important here though, so just gonna trust that. Sheesh. That was, yep, that grain do be chucking. This is the Kirkland I found in the hole in the last hole. We're not going to use that. We got a good Callaway ball. It's a little bit better.
Another one you're like, stop. It burns.
Ew, 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 ew. Yeah, driver. Sorry.
That was perfect.
440, par 4. Let's hit driver into the fairway. Right, that should be good. It looks like everything slopes to the right up there, so that, yeah, that should be fine. Let's go find it, hit it again. Not the best lie, tree right in front of us. Such an easy pin though. I really wish I was in the fairway for this one. 115, but I think it's helping a little at least. I think we just hit a 58 degree, kind of played out to the left a little bit because that's where the tree's lower. Hit it hard and just hope the wind brings it back and gets it to the hole. All right, we'll take that. I mean, getting it over the tree and onto the green, that's acceptable. I just know if I hit a 54, it would have jumped, and I would have been upset with myself and everybody else, including you, for not stopping me from doing that. And but I wouldn't have been mad at you because you have subscribed to the channel, right? Good. 12, 37 footer for birdie. Up the hill. We're gonna have to give this a wrapping.
Come on, get legs.
All right, 2 under through 4. Got to get ourselves to 6 if we want to break 67. There's a little, some kind of tower out there. I'm gonna hit the ball at it. Par 4, 430. Let's hit it, just, why not at the flag? Let's go at the flag. Got a little bit of a draw working today. What's new? That's crazy. I just stopped saying I'm gonna hit a cut because when I hit a draw, it's less embarrassing, you know? 92 yards, I got 54 degree. It's pretty much dead into the wind. Just gonna try to hit something nice and let the wind gobble it up. Oh my God. 54 degree, 92 yards. We got that spin we were looking for. We got a little 7-footer for birdie here. Kind of like we predicted from back in the fairway, actually. And thinking a little uphill, a lot of grain working from left to right. I'm playing this thing about 4 inches out. Just give it nice speed, let the grain rip it into the hole.
Nice putt, Ben.
Thank you. All right, I'd say we're on pace. 3 under through 5. Par 3 on the next, let's get over there. All right, y'all, Bubby's rubbing off on me. Hole number 6 out here, par 3. We got 131 yards to the flag. Kind of feels like it's gotta be helping a tad. I'm gonna hit a smooth 50. The wind's just kind of swirling right now. It's tough to tell. Stay short of the bunker. That was such a bad shot. I just didn't even think about rotating on that golf swing. It's all good.
It's all good.
It's all good, dog.
It's all good. That's a plane.
Oh, we got an 18-yard bunker shot here, a little bit of an uphill lie. Gonna have to basically just fly it the whole way there. I don't see much of a chunky run out of this position. Go! Release! Yeah, definitely release. Just didn't want to hit it hard enough. Well, we got a longer par putt than I was hoping for when we sit on this tee box. I think this is like 20 feet. Oh, it's gotta move, huh? Pretty sloppy bogey there, but you know, that's gonna happen eventually. That's just golf, man. Look, we're trying to shoot 66. We're not trying to shoot 60. You can make mistakes. We're gonna be all right. Thank you. I'm just kidding. We're waiting on them. We're good. Well, Jalen, despite Bubby's success with driver right there, I looked at the decade overview, just gets a little too narrow for driver, where driver's gonna end up with this wind and everything. So I'm hitting 3-wood, gonna kind of start at that bunker. It should draw. 3-wood's been drawing a little bit lately. Just hit a nice 3-wood. It's nice and wide where I hit 3-wood too. 3-wood, 3-wood. That was cranked. That is a big old trade partner. Okay, well, 206 to the flag. We're at the 200 plate, which means this pin's a little bit back of center. It's a little down, but it's mostly off the right. I'm thinking just like a smooth cut 7 up against it. Should be the perfect club. Nice shot. See? Just like every once in a while, the papers tell you like hit this shot, but your soul is like, I see this shot, you know? We got a little 15-footer here for eagle. Grain's moving a little bit this way, wind's coming this way. I think it's just a straight putt. So that's what happens when you just only think about making it. I didn't look at it from this side. That putt is so downhill. Rookie mistake. Always look at it from the low side of the hole.
Nice putt, Ben.
Birdie there's good. Par would have been incredibly disappointing. I'm really happy that went in. I feel like I'm putting pretty good, and knock on wood, I feel like I'm putting pretty solid so far considering the green complexes. 3 under through what, 7? We're definitely on pace. Just keep her rolling. Keep her rolling. Come on now. Wow, this pin is tucked in the back. On to hole number 8 here, par 3. This is a tough pin. We're not gonna be firing right at it. I think it's like 210 from back there too. Pretty into here, 200 yards, pins in the back. I'm not going for this flag. I'm looking right of it. Go. Oh. It felt like a good swing, and I just about a 62 footer here, 63 feet, some might say, 21 yards, 63 feet, long putt coming up here. Over and, oh God, I gotta stop doing that. Is this better? If I lick my thumb and then do it like that, is that better?
That's actually good pace, bro.
Yeah, that turned out pretty good. That hit the brakes, dog. That pulled the e-brake and whipped it around the, I can't do it. I can't do analogies, dude. Well, a little 4-footer for par here. Just got to pick a line and trust it, be confident. And let's make it 3. I would like a 3. 3s are good. Through 8 holes, 3 under par. On pace to break 67 on our first try, which I gotta say, I'm very, very happy with. I feel like it's just, I've been hitting the ball really nice, but I haven't been getting the ball in the hole, and so far we've done that pretty good. So let's keep that up, Jim. Let's keep that up. Custom good head cover. What do you guys know about it? That's with a real Sharpie. That's not like some off-brand permanent marker, okay? 413-yard par 4, slight dog leg to the right. I think it's just a little bit down and off the left. Looks like the bunker is just kind of, like the left edge of this bunker up here is the line. So we're just gonna take it there, try to put something in the fairway, leave ourselves a wedge, make a birdie. Yeah, wow, these are some generous fairways. You miss it a little bit to the left and it just goes, you're good, bro. You're good, man. It's like a bouncer when he sees you wearing a hoodie from the college that he went to. So you're good, come on. I brought up 4 wedges for a 65-yard shot. Just didn't know where the ball was. The only thing that's stopping us here is just not knowing what it's gonna do out of the lie. 65-yard shot, land this thing at about 58 probably. Get this thing to release up to the hole, maybe go in, it'd be pretty cool.
Oh my. That was the manliest throw I've ever seen you do.
Dude, that was the worst throw. You might have to blur it out. Blur out that club throw. That's crazy, dude. I thought I called it for a second. That would have gotten on Epic Golf Highlights for sure. Kind of coming down right now because I was demonstrating proper T-flip technique, and I said I was going to hit Jail in the face, and I accidentally did. And I'm sorry, but it was funny. About a 4-foot putt for birdie here. Really got to trust that grain because this slope looks really, really flat. Golly, 2 lip outs on 1 hole. That's tough. Not often you have 2 lip outs and make par. On to the 10th hole. Through 9 holes, we're on pace. We're 3 under par. That would have been huge. Sometimes that just happens. Sometimes the grain just goes, nah, I don't really feel like it. You can insert the SpongeBob meme there if you want. 180 yards here. Looks like a little bit of a cross. I'm gonna hit it kind of just a pitchy 8-iron, cut it in there. I feel comfortable about this shot. That's the shot I see. It's the shot I like. Now we're gonna hit it. Pin's kind of on the right side of the green. Let's just hit it close. Why not?
What club is that?
Chippy 8. If I make par from there, that's an absolute freaking miracle.
It's so heavy. How does it stay in the air for so long?
Dang, okay. Oh, wow, we got so lucky. Okay, so we actually do have a shot here. 38 yards, just gonna hit as high as I can, like literally just try to land it in the cup. I think it's the only way I can get this thing close.
Great shot.
Thank God they're soft. God, what a par this would be, huh? You got it like right edge, Bubby?
Dog, I would not ask me to look at these greens. I've been bamboozled all day on these things, dude.
Fair enough.
I see something, it does something else. That's
Yeah,
all right.
okay, all right. Well, I'll go right.
I like right edge. No, I like right edge. I actually see this one doing right edge. It'll do something right.
Yep, you're right. Great putt. All I know is that was one of the better pars I've ever made.
That was a nice par. That was a really nice par.
Thank you, Bubby. That was what we like to call a big momentum par.
He's playing really well.
Yeah, this is an interesting tee shot. Into the wind actually makes it a little simpler. I think we're just gonna take it kind of over the left center of this bunker on the right, hit a nice hard golf ball, see if we can put one on grass. Feel good. Lob wedge, 100 yards. Land a little short, get it to roll up on there. Not gonna get much spin out of this lie, so gonna need to land this kind of on that downslope. I think that's okay. Looks like it's a little deep, but I think we're gonna have a decent look at it. Well, a little disappointed in this shot, not gonna lie. I thought I flagged this. It's pumping downwind, and I just didn't quite trust it. I actually, in the air, I thought it was way short, and now we got like a 40 footer for birdie. Dude, God, they're so slow. Like when the greens are this slow and you hit a putt and you think after you hit it like, oh, that's pretty good. You know it's just gonna come up way short. Like you gotta feel like it's going way past the hole for it to actually get there. Now we got a 5 footer.
Nice putt.
Thank you. I'm happy with par after having a 5 footer for par, but from 100 yards out, you kinda wanna give yourself a better chance to make birdie than that. We'll head to the next one. We'll try to make some birdies. Let's get this thing rolling again. Well, it narrows up a good amount up there with where I hit driver. I think it's like 40 yards wide. So I got to kind of go down to 2 iron. It's downwind though, so it should get down there to where I can go for it in 2. Anything that gives a shot into the green, that's a good play off the tee.
Good ball.
I think I might have crept into the rough, but it's not too thick. We should still have a chance to get there in 2. That just, everything slopes towards the hazard. It's just not very conducive for driver. 228 here. We're just in the left rough, but it's sitting up pretty good. The only problem really is that the ball's above my feet. I'm not super comfortable with that. It should draw in with this lie. Go. Release. I got a way better kick than I was expecting, and that came out kind of like, you can see, the ball's sitting up, it just hits like the top of the face and kind of comes out super floaty. Didn't quite shoot out like I was hoping it would, but that's a good result. I mean, a little uphill, pretty simple chip. It's 5-yard carry, let it release. Probably land this thing about a foot left of the hole. Let it work in there. Oh, if it goes in. That is just so soft, bro. Whatever, uphill putt, uphill birdie putt. Let's knock it in.
Nice putt, Ben.
Thank you. Up and down for birdie. We're now 4 under, is that right? 4 under through 12 holes. On to the 13th, a little par 4 into the wind. This would be a good birdie on next. Yeah, 440-yard par 4, pretty much dead into the wind. Just gonna try to hit my stock driver. Wind's gonna gobble it up, but that's just fine.
Now yell.
What? Hey guys, I got 127 here. A little into the wind. I have a 50 degree, I don't think it's enough. We're just gonna hope for a flyer lie. I'm not going back to the cart. That's a flyer. Sit down.
That's really good.
Sit on it.
Damn.
Whoo! We wanted a flyer, but not like that. That thing took off, bro. Birdie look though. Sunk that thing in, get to 5 under. We got a little 15 footer here for birdie. This one's a really weird one. I looked at it from down there. It's one extremely downhill. A couple of massive, like almost like tiers that I got to work through. Definitely, I know one thing. It's going to move a lot from left to right. I'm playing this thing almost 2 feet out. A lot of grain, very downhill.
Come on. Let's go, Ben.
5 under through 13. Heading to the 14th, downwind par 4. This one's actually pretty birdieable. Call it what it is, a downwind par 4. And we got a chance there. 421-yard par 4 here. Pretty much dead straight. A little bit of water running up the right side. I got 2 iron. It just kind of gets too narrow up there where I hit driver. So we're going to lay back just a little bit.
Come on, Win. Come on, Win. Come on, Win.
That's fine. That's why we hit 2 iron.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, if we had driver on that line, that's Sploosh. That's Sploosh. Shout out to Sploosh, actually, our gamer. 100 yards to the flag here. Another really good bird opportunity here. We're 5 under. I know our goal was to break 67, but not going to get too ahead of ourselves, but we got a chance to shoot something pretty sweet here. 14th hole, 100 yards out. Let's make a birdie. it just spun, dog. Downwind like that, I really thought that was gonna kick forward, but spun quite a bit. It's okay, we still got a little uphill birdie look. We've been rolling it good. Oh, that's a long one though. I really gotta put that one closer there, bird. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. That shot was not very good. I know I said back in the fairway, oh, I thought I was gonna release. This is way too short. So 30 footer, gotta clean up that mistake with this beautiful, good wand. No way. Oh, I thought it did, man. Nice roll. Thank you. Woo. Well, from 100 yards out in the middle of the fairway, you kind of want to give yourself a better chance than that, but we almost made the putt. On to the next, it's a little par 3. Again, if I make par on every par 3 I play for the rest of my life, I'll be happy, but a birdie here would be sweet. Well, little downwind, 169. Fortunately, we're actually playing with the guy who sets this golf course up, so we were able to move these tees up a little bit, so Jalen can stand behind me and film my golf shot. I'm thinking I'm gonna hit just a smooth pitching wedge. It's gotta be chucking downwind. Pitching wedge has to be the club. Cut. Oh, cut. Please more. All right, I think it caught the green. That should be just fine. Man, that felt like it was gonna turn left for a second, but it didn't. And I'm happy about that. Pin Heisman. We got a little 15 footer. The only problem is we got about 18 inches-ish of pretty thick French to go through. I'm pretty sure it's down grain though, so it shouldn't come out too bad. That's so fast. Sit. Oh. Okay, never mind. Dude, I'm sounding like an idiot right now, bro.
Never mind, it's swinging.
That's par. We needed one more birdie on these last 3 holes if we're gonna break 67. The nice thing is we got a drivable par 4 right here, a decently difficult par 4, and then a par 5. I like our chances. I mean, ideally 1 under on the last 3, obviously, to break our record, but if we shoot for 2 under on the last 3, always, I think, you know, it's like shoot for the moon, yeah, amongst the stars, which is such a dumb phrase because stars are so far away from the moon. If you're shooting for the moon and you land amongst the stars, you were in the spaceship for like 30 years too long, dude. What were you doing? What were you doing? Well, we got 311, pretty into and off the right. I'm hitting driver. I'm about to say the word. I'm gonna try to hit a cut up against it. See what happens. I mean, just start. Yeah, I know. The audience just gas. I'm gonna try to hit a cut. It's gonna draw, dude. It's gonna cut. It's gonna be the shot that I envision. I see a cut up against the wind, landing soft on the green, give myself an eagle putt. It's simple, okay? 315 yard par 4. Let's make a freaking eagle. Yeah, that was pretty spinny. I just thought that was perfect there for a minute.
Draw.
I mean, I think it should be a 16-yard carry, which means that with how soft they are, it should probably be like a 20-yard carry. So 20-yard carry with a 54, pretty uphill. It's gonna be landing into a pretty steep slope. Got to get it up that hill, but not get too aggressive to where we have a downhill putt afterward. Take a shot and trust it. Dude, that is crazy how much that checks. That thing rolled out 4 feet with a 54 degree that I just like bumped back in my stance. It's okay, we got an uphill birdie putt. If I were gonna do anything, I'd rather leave it short than blow it way past, but God, you just feel like you gotta hit that thing closer. All right, well, we're 13 feet short, uphill, right to left, pretty makeable putt. Yeah, I'll play this thing a foot out, but we'll wait till Bubby goes. Well, hopefully it's not falling past.
Don't drop that, don't drop that.
Take it.
Great
Nice birdie,
putt.
Ben.
Let's go.
Well, that's birdie number 7 for the day. That gets us to 6 under. We got 2 holes left. Like we said, we want to go 2 under on our last 3. Let's make a birdie on the next. I'm seeing so many shots into the future, so many great shots into the future. You have no idea. I'm like Raven. But like I see good things. Man, we're dead into a pretty stiff breeze here. Cold front rolling in. I think we're gonna get some rain the next few days.
Dude, I've only been here 2
All right,
weeks.
y'all.
I'm just playing.
I'm gonna kill you. Dude, it's so into the wind, I might hit driver.
If it starts pouring on 18, are you finishing with this round?
What?
If it's pouring on 18, are you finishing?
Yeah.
I think I lost in the air.
Yeah, it should be fairway.
I didn't see it land.
Especially into the wind. I wasn't expecting this to go through the fairway into the crap, but we got 115. A little downhill lie. Honestly, probably a little bit of a flyer out of this stuff. I'm thinking just a smooth 54 degrees is gonna be pretty much perfect. That just came out so heavy, dude. Get up. All right, we gotta get up and down. That lie looked like it was gonna be a flyer lie, and I felt like I clipped it pretty good. It was very like, you know, felt like middle of the face. And that grass just grabbed it, dude. Pretty similar shot to the last hole. It's working a little bit right up the hill and then kind of right at the end. I think I'm just gonna take it like maybe land it a foot left of the flag and let the slopes do their thing, you know? I mean, dude, like, I just can't convince myself that that's what it's gonna do. It's done that so freaking much. Well, 15 footer, right to left. I'm just playing this a foot out. I mean, if I give this enough speed, the grain should pull it enough that it goes in.
There it is. How's it feel?
Attaboy.
How the f did the hole catch that? Jiminy Christmas. All hands team right there. Look at that. Look at that. That's Travis Hunter. Just reached out and went, oh. Odell. That's crazy. All right, 18th hole, dogleg right, par 5. It's, I don't know if you can tell from the cameras, but it's quite dark out here. Just gonna take driver over the left edge of that bunker, give it a nice rip, put it in the fairway. That's step 1. How's that, Dustin? I know it's a dogleg right. I don't know how much. God, that might be in trouble.
No way. We're right next to the range.
This is actually crazy. We're right next to the range. There's balls everywhere, and I just ran right up to my ball. That's sick. About that.
Good ball. We're not lying.
We're not lying.
I zoom in and it says practice on it.
Yeah. Zoom out, zoom out. It's telling me 209 from right there. So we got 215 to the green. So the only problem we're kind of seeing is like, so we got this big mound right in front of us, and then a tree. Like the mound means we kind of have to go up with it. Tree is where we got to go down. So I don't think we have much of an option to like try to rip one up there. Kind of got to pitch a 4-iron, get through that gap, run it up as far as we can. Oh, it just hit that little branch and dropped straight down. I think it runs that way into the fairway though. So we'll have a shot in. But that means we're gonna have to run back to the cart and then run back over there.
It's not good cart path golf.
No, it's not. All right, we found the good ball. 128, so okay. This is a stressful situation, right? Pin appears to be pretty close to the edge of the green. Just look at the decade card, right? 130, 7 yards. Pin looks like it's 5 yards from the edge of the green. It's Amy 2 yards left. Let's add another yard because that slope is pretty severe. So 3 yards left, and we'll add 1 more yard because of the rough. So 4 yards left of the pin. Hitting the 50 degree. Just hope this thing jumps a little bit.
Let's go.
Is that good?
I think so. It's a little long, a little left.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly where we aimed, right?
Yep.
I mean, that's the decade spot. You land it in the middle of the shot pattern, cool. And here we are, we're 6 under going to the last hole. Need to make par from there, from a kind of a tough lie. What do? Pull out your decade card, you do the math. What's the right shot to hit? Trust that. All right, well, 27 footer. I could have asked for an easier 2-putt to break 67, but it is what it is. We're playing this thing about 3 feet out to the left. It's very downhill, very fast. And to make matters more interesting, it is very dark out, so I can't really see much. Very much going off feel here, but just focus on speed, hit the right putt. And if it goes in, it goes in, even better.
Go. Let him in. Go. Oh, that's tough, man.
I think I can make that one, Bird. All right, I mean, ooh, and look at that. Perfect timing.
Good putt, dog.
There it is. First try. Who would have thought? Thanks for having me out, dude.
You did it.
Yeah.
I didn't. I played like a jackass. That's all right.
Hate to end the series early, but that's break 67. That's a 66. So, oh, Justin. Yeah. Thanks again, bro.
Yeah, thanks.
Ton of fun. Thanks for having us out. I like this course a lot, obviously.
Yeah, after 66.
Yeah.
I'd come back personally.
Yeah, me personally, I get it out the mud, but we don't need to talk about that. 66, first try. Went okay. I guess now it's a break 66 challenge, right?
Yep.
Tune in next time we try to break 66 at another course here in Frisco or elsewhere. I don't know. Who wants to have me out? I like playing golf and I can't really, I don't have a membership. So somehow get a hold of me. I'm not exactly sure.